Hello and welcome back to the channel Coco for Disney. I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time here, this is a channel where we do discuss a lot of Disney. Maybe there might be a splash of something that isn't Disney in here, but for the most part it is all Disney because I am Coco for Disney. So thank you for being here. Today, I'd really like to share a trip that was taken down toward the Orlando area around Christmas. It was the first week of December that I was there. There was a lot to do. It was 6 days. Out of those 6 days, there were 3 events that I attended at Disney. One of them was the Very Merry Christmas Party. That was the first full day that I was there. And I love the Very Merry Christmas Party. There's so much to do. It is a special event ticket that takes place at Disney. That morning, we went into the Magic Kingdom, and I loved going in there the day of the special event because right away while we were in there, we got to go, instead of waiting in line outside to get into the park, we were already in the park. So we went over to the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, and right across from there is a station where they were giving the bands and the information out. So what we did receive right off the bat was one of these very cute, they have different colors for different days, but this was the Very Merry Christmas band that they put on. So I was able to pull it back just a little bit, wriggle my hand out. It took some work, but those are the bands that you get to put on so that while others are in the park, they know that you're supposed to be in there for the Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, the other thing they give you is a different map. So just like you have your maps that are this way for Magic Kingdom, they give you a special one for the Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, when you open this up, there is a list of the special treats and special things you can do. So not all the rides are open. They do close very few of the rides for this party, but the rides that are open, they are Christmas oriented. So if you're going into Space Mountain, which we rode the people mover around Space Mountain. I cannot go on Space Mountain anymore. That's for my grandson, and that was it. But there are red and green lights flashing and Christmas rock music is playing, and it's just the coolest thing to see. But Alice and the Teacups, they had the Christmas lights all under the canopy. Just beautiful, a beautiful theme to have for Christmas. There's even snow on Main Street when you're walking on Main Street. So pretty cool. But we did try a few of the things. There was the cookie. You could go to certain areas like Pinocchio's restaurant and walk up and you could get a cookie and a hot cocoa. Didn't cost you anything. And then there were the treats that were extra there. I did try this winter milkshake. It was coconut, so I had to get it. But it was a coconut milkshake, and then they had a blue, I want to say blue whipped on the top, whipped cream on the top with sprinkles. It just looks so cute and wintry. Really cool. They had a chicken tamale that was special. I had that as well. And then if you, for anything else, they show you the dance. There's dance parties all around the park. It is just a fun party. It's very festive and a whole lot of fun. So if you open it up, even the map looks special. Look at that. Even the map has special Christmas. Look, there you have the Jingle Cruise. The Jingle Cruise is another fun one. They decorate the boats with Christmas lights, and some of the characters that you're going to see on the ride have like Christmas hats on or Christmas lights strung around them. But this is the map that you get to go in. So you get all the details before you get in. We always research a little bit before we go in for a party. On the back of that, they also show you the special merch that was available. So some of this I will be showing you. On this one, you will see that there is a special little ornament that you got when you walked in. And this is the little ornament they hand you when they give you your band and the map. Last year it was a star. So I got to go last year too. Last year it was a star. This year it is the tin soldier. The toy soldier, I should say. But just something very beautiful to put on the tree to remember. It has the year right there. So very nice to remember the Very Merry Christmas Party for that year. And I love this ornament. The star was really pretty, but this ornament, I really loved that this year. So that was the things we got right when we went to register for being at the Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, there were so many other things that were there. You've probably seen, if you watch my friend Connie Loves Disney, and she goes in the Disney parks, you will see that she had these. So I had to get them. She also sent me a pair of flashing bulbs in my Season to Sparkle box. And then these, she didn't know that I had picked these up, and she inspired me to get these. So there is a little head of Mickey, and then there is a little head of Minnie. And these lights were there. I didn't know whether they would be at Disney World too or not, but I did get them, and you see the little lights light up. There's a couple of versions of the lighting. Then there's the flashing. And then you have a little button right here.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Press it again.
Oh, boy! I just love the holiday season. Don't you? Come on, Minnie! Let's go! Dashing through the snow.
So they sing a Christmas song too. So very cute. And I did wear these. I wore these to more than just one party, so you'll hear me discuss that too. So I did get a lot of use out of them. I love them. I just love them. When I saw Connie have these on, I had to go get a pair, and she did send me another pair of the bulbs with the flashing lights, which I dearly love. Thank you, Connie. And I did wear those in there before I knew that I could get these, so thank you so much. But these are cute too, so darling. So then the other thing they had, and I have shown you this before in a prior video, they usually have, for some reason with the parties, there's been less and less except for the Halloween party, but they did have a pin. There was one pin, at least only one pin that I saw, and I've shown this before, and this was the Very Merry Christmas pin. So you can see there's Mickey. It does have the backard stating that it was the Very Merry Christmas Party, and there's Mickey in the sleigh with the reindeer. I have showed this closer up in another one. So this is a limited release pen that you can only get for that particular party if you're there. Now, I hate to wait till the end of the season to go to the parties, because usually they do run out of some of their merch, like we found in the past holiday party that we went to. But they also had some other things, special apparel there as well. So this wasn't, this was one of the t-shirts that they had. And again, you can only get these items if you're going to the Very Merry Christmas Party. Even if you're in the park during Christmas season, they are not going to have this merch out. Now, they may have it out at the Character Warehouse after the season's over, but they, or may have it on sale in the parks. But this was one of the t-shirts I got. Had to get a t-shirt. And of course, there you see Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. Look at the gingerbread man there, the snowflakes. So just a very cute t-shirt. And then they had spirit jerseys. This was the spirit jersey. So there's nothing particular on the front of this, except that it does have a lot of sparkle in it. And of course, then you have the 2023 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party right there. The great part is when you turn it around. Joy to the world. And you have all the sparkles again on the back. There's the reindeer. These reindeers are in the parade, actually. And then there you have Minnie and Mickey with the snow globe. Just such a cute, cute spirit jersey. So that is what I got from the Very Merry Christmas Party. But there was one more t-shirt I had to pick up, and I've also worn this in a video. They had this year. This was not for part of the party. They had this in the parks for their Christmas season, but I'll show it to you now. And that is the grumpy ho ho ho. I just thought that was cute. So I had a red and a green t-shirt for the Christmas season. So it was fun to wear. I enjoy it. I enjoy Grumpy and then the ho ho ho. So very cute. So that were the items that I picked up for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, I will encourage you to go to the party if you get the chance. It was well worth it. You get to see Santa, and there's so many different things. The popcorn buckets were there. I had gotten this one from Connie. She had sent it to me before, and I saw those there. And then they had another popcorn bucket. Let me get that one. Okay, I'm back. So they had 2 popcorn buckets this year. They had the toy soldier of Mickey. And then if you could see in the back, well, let's see if I can get it over there. If you see in the very back, there is a tin. It is red and it has a gold Mickey on it. I got that last year at the Very Merry Christmas Party, and it is a music box. And I think I've showed you that if you haven't seen another video that I've shown you before. But they had a similar one again this year, and I wasn't gonna get it, but then I couldn't resist. And this time it is a gold bucket, and it has the red Mickey on top. Here's your strap. Now these are challenging to try to get home. And you can hear it's making a lot of noise. So your little popcorn bucket opens at the top. And the reason being is that it is also a music box. Just like that one that I got prior year. The scenes move around. Clarabelle made it in there. There's Minnie with the, isn't that cute? There's your toy soldier on that side. Just a very cute bucket. Again, it's just like the one that they had out last year, only that one is red with a gold Mickey head, and this year this one was gold. I think they were just so popular, they brought it back, so they had 2 this year. So I got both of those. Now these were all out for Christmas time. These weren't for the Very Merry Christmas. They were all over. And I think I showed him before as well. He does light up. So see, this is the first button. Then he gets a little brighter. And then he goes off. So really cute. It is a sipper. It is not a popcorn bucket. But again, you have something you can wear around with a lanyard. So you can wear your sipper this way and your popcorn bucket this way. Hands-free snacking. So just a cute little thing. They're just so cute to display. I was so excited when Connie sent me Mickey as a toy soldier because it is just so darling. And I just appreciate getting that from her too. So. But there was also one day when we went into the parks and we had signed up to do the Keys to the Kingdom. Now, if you don't know what the Keys to the Kingdom is, it is a special tour that you take into Disney behind the scenes. Just an amazing tour. I can't tell you a lot about it. They've sworn us to secrecy. You can't take cameras or videos in on the Keys to the Kingdom. They're showing you a lot of stuff that creates the magic and the people and where they work and where they go when they're creating that magic. So that was really amazing. I love it. So if you're a big Disney fan, it takes about 5 hours out of your visit to go to the Keys to Kingdom, probably more like 5.5 because you're waiting. We showed up at, it was right by Tony's restaurant, the Lady and the Tramp restaurant, right at the entrance. And we had a wonderful, amazing guide. She had so many little extras to tell us about, and it was so amazing. So I think that one of the things I need to tell you first off is when you go into Disney and you're walking down Main Street. Now, a lot of you already know this, but look up at the windows. So the windows are painted and have signs on them. Every one of those windows means something. It's code. A lot of it is code. And I can't tell you what it is because, again, I'm sworn to secrecy, but a lot of it has to do with the purchase of Disney World. And a lot of it has to do with the people that helped, that created. So make sure you look at those windows when you go down Main Street. So in going down and doing the Keys to the Kingdom, I think I can tell you a few things. We got to go down underneath where the corridors were that you hear about, the hidden works underneath. And then we also I got to see up close Maleficent's dragon that is in the parade. So Connie had sent me a pen that was a Maleficent. It's called Mechanical Mischief. And this was a big pen, and I've showed that to you in a prior video too. I got to be close. very close to that dragon. And it was amazing the story they gave us about how she operates and how many people it takes. So that was the highlight. There were so many other things. You get a free lunch, you get to sit and you have a seat and they give you a free lunch. And your guides are just amazing, just really amazing. We did get a peek at a celebrity behind the scenes because they were back there too. So I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't want to give it up. But so there's a lot going on back there, a lot of secret fun stuff. So if you get the chance to do that tour, make sure you do. I'm going to show you what we got from there. So right off the bat, they do give you a name tag. And you're wearing this the whole time you're in. They also give you a set of earphones and headphones so that you can hear what your guide's telling you, because I believe there were about 15 to 20 people on the tour. So we were walking around the park. And I'm not going to tell you what else because it's the rides. Pretty fun, and you get a lot of information about the ride before you go on the ride. So your guide gives you a lot of that information. The other thing they gave us when we sat down to lunch, our little name tags were sitting at our table at our chairs. So if you open this up, you received a special pen. This will forever be in my treasure. There you see the castle. Isn't that beautiful? It is one of these type of pens. It's not a pen you can put on your board. It's a pen you can wear. But that was so nice to get such a great memories with these two items. Just really nice. I would also encourage you to do that. There was a lot in this trip, simply because there was some fun things to do. But the Keys to the Kingdom, I know Sarah's Disney Magic has taken it before, and she's told me about. She hasn't told me anything about it. You have to be secret about it because they're asking you. You can't tell anyone this. But it is amazing. It's just, if you want to know a lot about Disney World, how it was built, how long it took, who was involved in it, and then a little bit about the rides, and then a little bit about the parades. It is really fun. So I enjoyed it, but then I am a Disney freak. So, so the next thing we did was went over to Epcot. Now, we didn't do a lot in Epcot. There was anything. We did go on Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I was really scared because I am someone who gets motion sickness, and I had heard a lot of stories about it. It was great. It was fine. It didn't last long enough for me to get sick, but amazing. Just adrenaline. I mean, the music. I kind of would combine Tron and the Rock and Roller Coaster and the Flight of the Avatar as the experience of this ride. So it was fun. As we were there, they were having the Festival of the Holidays. Now, with the Festival of the Holidays, there is food. Again, food. There's special Christmas shows going on. But the one thing I really liked, in here is their guide for all the food that they were serving there. And that's what's nice about Epcot. When you go for one of their festivals, you get to look at everything that you think you might want to have. But the thing I loved was the cookies. Okay, so we are at Epcot today, and we have the Festival of the Holidays, and we're going to do the cookie stroll today. So we just got our first cookie. These are all the cookies you get. I really want to try that black and white one. That's going to be my favorite. And let's see the cookie. Isn't that cute? This one is the holiday sugar cookie. It's yummy. And then here's a little stamp you get. Aren't those cute? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookies we gotta get today. They all look good. You see one on there you want as a favorite. So I think the cookies were anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99 a piece. The calories were what we're adding up, not so much the cost. So just a fun thing to go to Epcot and experience the food and the little special events they had. They had a lot of little bands there and some of the kiosks that were singing Christmas music. My favorite one was in Canada. It was pretty cool. So that was Epcot. So then we went the last day. Do I want to go over the last day? the last day we were there, we went to Hollywood Studios. But they also have the newest part and section, other than Toy Story, that has Slinky Dog. There is the Galaxy's Edge. So that is a Star Wars themed area. There is one place I have not been able to get into and have wanted to go. I went at Halloween. My children got to go, but we didn't want to take the babies in, so I took the babies back. So this time I got into Oga's Cantina. There, I said it. And it was amazing. It was just like you were in that first movie scene where you're walking. They're walking in. Obi-Wan is walking in to find Han Solo. So really cool. And their specialty there is their drinks. There's not a lot to eat in there. They have like a little, somewhat like just little finger food if you're wanting to eat there, but their specialty is their drinks. There's a Tom Tom that I didn't get to try, but it's a Tom Tom. I'll show you pictures, and the foam on the top numbs your lips. So, but I got a little crazy, and I had to pick up coasters. So there were people that were sitting around us that were giving us coasters. There were people that were before us that had coasters at the table. So I got some coasters. So each coaster can be a little bit different, and they have it in that special language written. Here's another one with the Rancor. And a little Ewok on the back. They're just so cute. My son had a special request. The last time that we were there, they were there, he wanted these special tiki. They're indoor tiki cups that stand about this high, and they were out of them. This time they had them. But that was our the Hollywood Studios day. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, but the night came. Went back to the hotel because we were going to Jollywood Nights. Now, we had heard a lot of bad things about Jollywood Nights, but the one thing I really did want to do is dress up for Jollywood Nights because it's all about the era or sparkle and shine, just out there. So I wanted to dress for it, which I thought was fun. I wore some green velvet joggers and then a sequin black jacket. And then that's when I wore my lights. And then I had a Mickey hat that I wore. So it was a lot of fun. Had fun with it. And for Jollywood Nights, you go in, and again, when you're in there already in the park, they made it a little bit easier. I'd heard it was hard, but they made it a little bit easier. They had a different area where we went over to the Muppets area, and they had a station where they would check you in if you were already in the park. So as you checked in, you got, just like the Very Merry Christmas Party, you got a Jollywood Nights map. Now, as you open this up, it also tells you all about their specialty dining and their specialty shows. So there were specialty, so in Belle's was not the Belle show that you see. It was a Christmas show with the Muppets, and Belle was in it. It was a very lengthy show, which was really good. I think about 20 minutes. And then over where there was the Frozen Ever After show, there was a Night Before Christmas show. Now, I'm not a Night Before Christmas fan, but that show was amazing. There was some puppetry in it, so pretty cool. There was also special eats. The food was amazing. There were little bites, but what you got was really good. And the drinks were really good too. We didn't get too many drinks. There is a difference in this party compared to the Very Merry Christmas Party. The Very Merry Christmas Party is very festive and very active and lights and fun, and not that Jollywood Nights wasn't fun. It was laid back. It was the last night that I was there. So this laid back atmosphere was perfect. It was, I enjoyed it very much, just walking around and being in a Christmas aura. The lights that are in Hollywood Studios, they have them even when this isn't going on, but are just amazing. They have Gertie all dressed up. There was a special Gertie cookie you could stand in line for. Just a lot of music, a lot of live music. And you also got the specialty map once again. Now, they did not have a lot of special merch. As you got your your map, they wanted to make sure they could see you because they wanted to make sure this was going to go well, I think, because there'd been such bad reviews on it. So you had this that was very large along with your armband. Now the armband was different every night. We happened to get the gold one, which I was really excited about. And so you had this and this on so they could see you in the park. And again, dressing up for it was just so much fun. So then the only other item they had that was special there, they didn't have pens. We went up and asked if they had special pens and they said, no, we don't have a pen for this event, but they did have a t-shirt. So I did get the Jollywood Nights t-shirt. And of course they had the Tower of Terror in there. And it was the inaugural year 2023. So I got the first t-shirt out for Jollywood Nights. So would I go back to it again? Yes, I would. I enjoyed it. It was just laid back. I enjoyed being able to walk on the rides. There wasn't a long wait for the rides, but walking on the rides. But I think what I enjoyed more than anything is being able to stop and take pictures in front of the Hollywood Tower. They had it changed into a gingerbread house. I didn't get that picture, but then the food. The food was really good. I really enjoyed it. Even went to Rizzo's, which I'm going back there again. They had a meatball that was amazing. And then their desserts were amazing too. Yeah, I would go back. I enjoyed it. It was very laid back. There weren't a lot of people there. I think because of the reviews before, so that was yay for me. But I did enjoy it. It was I would say if you're adults especially, you're going to enjoy that night because they're playing the jazzy Christmas music or the slow Christmas music, and it is fun. They also give you, when you're walking out of the park, they gave us a set of coasters. So they are wood and done very well. So I was excited to get those too. Especially with this being the inaugural year, it was nice to get the t-shirt, nice to get the coasters, and it was just nice to be there. Being the last night there, it was just very laid back and very nice. I enjoyed it. So there's a few other things I got at the parks or at the resort. While I was there, there was a sweatshirt I kept looking at, and I didn't get it to the last day, and I was very lucky that it was still available. And tried to find my size. That was the problem I was having. Finally found it, and this is the sweatshirt I got. Isn't that cute? I just love that gold, and Mickey just pops out of it. Just a very cute sweatshirt, so I did get that. Of course, we went over to Disney Springs because if it's the one thing that I need to get at Disney Springs, it's Gideon's cookies. Now, they have these special cards. I like to collect these. I have a few others. They're always advertising their specialty cookie. And then in your box, if you get a box of cookies, if you get a box of 6 cookies, they give, so I got 12. So when you get a box of cookies, they put these little cards in the bottom if you get the box of cookies. Gideon's cookies are the best. I tried to bring one back for my friend Connie, but we had gone to Disney Springs the very first day, and the cookies weren't going to last, and I couldn't get it back. And they do, 6 cookies in a, yeah. I won't tell you that. I went over to Animal Kingdom and of course had their buffet there. I love this restaurant because it reminds me of when I went with the whole family and we got the special room during COVID. And they always signed the back of that card. And then there's always those special things they do for you when you're staying at their resort. So we got booked into the Contemporary, which I love the Contemporary. My favorite is the Riviera, but the Contemporary is so near to Magic Kingdom. If you have small children, to walk in and walk out is so much easier for Magic Kingdom. But they leave so many nice things in your room. I had one of these. I kept this. This just was right by the TV remote. And then you always get a special take along your guide. So this is a guide that they give you that gives you information about every single park and the highlights of what you don't want to miss. So this is a great book to have. And then they even have some information about Disney Springs in here as well. You usually also get coupons to Disney Springs, but they also happen to insert a holiday happenings to let you know what all was going on special for the holidays. And of course I picked up lots of park maps. And then the last thing they gave, and this really made me miss the trip that we had taken when we went to the Riviera with my daughter's vacation club. And in this, they of course tell you welcome home, and they give you a special print of the Riviera. So that is to try to entice you to join the Disney Vacation Club. I will tell you, it's probably one of the, since we go to Disney, or we love to go to Disney as a family, and we love to stay together as a family, doing the Disney Vacation Club was a very smart idea of my daughter. So we get to go and stay together when we go together. So of course, there were other things that were during that trip. You've seen the holiday pens and the gingerbread resorts. That was fun there were so many fun things to do in the holiday, extra things to do during the holiday season. And visiting the resorts was a highlight. Going to eat at one of the resorts was a highlight. But the other thing is that, you know, I also have shown a video where I collect the journals. So I had said that I couldn't find my adventure book from Up. I haven't been able to find it. It's more of a scrapbook. So I really wanted the journal. So I did get this one. And it is so cute. Just a very cute depiction of the Up. And then the back. Just cute. So I did get that journal, so I was happy to get that. And then, oh yes, I forgot about the dinner the first night. So the dinner the first night was at Wilderness Lodge, Storybook Dining. So it is a dining that is themed after Snow White. So Snow White is there. At least a couple of the dwarves are there, and the evil queen is there. So did get a special card. So at most of these dinings, you do get maybe a postcard, and you got a special invite from the evil queen too. So, and then they all have their signatures on the back of it, much like they did for in Animal Kingdom. So very cute. So that was the trip. I mean, there were other things that were involved. This just happened to fall in with it. So it was really fun. Enjoyed it. Had a great time. I would encourage you, if you want to make something special, a special trip, and you have a few days, go during those holidays. Be careful on what days you pick, but go. Make sure that you're getting a time slot where you can do 1 or 2 parties if you want. Do those special events if you get to, but I know I'm excited to now try some more. So, or at least go and visit the different resorts. But, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you, thank you for letting me share. And I am so sorry. And I do apologize that this is so late in coming. It's about 3 weeks after the trip, almost 4. So I really did want to get this out and keeping Christmas up. So I just appreciate you being here and letting me share that information with you, and hope that you'll get to enjoy going to the Disney parks as well and do some of those special events. So thanks again. I hope you have a good day, a good week. And as I say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Thank you. Bye now.